So here I am in extended garden, over here on this terrace, and we got watermelons. We ate some of the mustard the other day. I cooked it with some bouillon and some butter, a little cube of butter, and man, was it good. It's so good for you. It's so good for your digestion. It's incredible how it helps. Anyways, and here's our cantaloupes. So we're training these, as you see, to climb this trellis, and they're wanting to go out vertical, horizontal. They want to go that way. So, but we want them to come this way. So, what we are doing is we're trying to train them, and then we're going to start treating them like we would treat a indiscriminate tomato plant. We're going to start trimming off any of the vines that we see coming off here, and we're going to stay with our main trunk vine that we're going to put, and we're going to train it to go up through there. So I need more schooling about that. So I got to do some research on exactly how that will do for our plants. I think you get bigger melons, just like with the tomatoes. You'll get, as long as you can control that growth and put most of your growth into your fruits, your vegetables, you'll have bigger and tastier vegetables instead of thousands over this canopy here, because we're going to train them to go over the canopy, and then you don't want thousands of them. And mainly what they say is, you use your main vine just like you would on your tomatoes, and then you'll be selective about other vines that you're going to allow to grow. So that's how that's done. Even with the watermelons, And then I think right along here we're probably going to plant some more of that squash. So you can and may even do some right along here, because you can utilize all your space. And it's pretty cool. I loved raised beds. I used to grow everything in the ground. In fact, this garden right here that's fenced in was my main garden. This was the garden that we started with here when we moved into this place. But so this was our main garden here, and we grew everything in the ground. Everything. And it was very hard to control, hard to manage, right? So I decided that we need to go to raised beds, and then I don't have to bend over, because I'm getting up there in the years. I'm 69 years old, and I don't have to bend over. Bending over is not a good thing for old guys, and I can't get on my knees anymore. So with raised beds, and what I found is these height beds right here and here are the best. Anywhere from 24, I think it's 19 to 30-inch high, and if you stay within that range, that's a good size height bed. Now that's probably 36 inches, right? And it's okay. Those over there are guardrails, and they're, I got them from a local contractor that does a lot of work with Caltrans, and in fact, he's a friend of mine, and I was an engineering contractor too until I retired. But so those guardrails are too high, that one there, and that's the perfect height. I like that height. That's a little bit too high, and what we're going to do is we're going to take those top sections off, and then that'll provide some more. We'll put them together right here, and they're pretty easy. This was some leftover studs that we had, and some siding that we had from a building we built. Anyways, so and then this was all purchased, and then we had some leftover siding from a building we built, and then that's treated lumber there that we used, and we got about $110 into that, and that's labor and materials. Now, it might be a little high now because of those, we built those last year. All of these we built last year. Anyways, so this is this garden, and the plans we have for this garden are hopefully they're going to all work out, because remember, even though everything you plant doesn't mean you'll never count your chickens before they're hatched, because same thing in gardening. You never count your watermelons before they come to ripeness once they get to that ripe. And you want vine ripened. Everything that you grow is going to be so much better than the stuff you buy at the store. That's all commercial grown stuff. And so here in Redding, we're just at the northern tip of the Sacramento Valley. The Sacramento River runs through our city, and we have water, but they're really starting to clamp down on us as far as water goes. Okay, so that's it for this one. Probably make another one in a few minutes. Thanks for watching.